Tonight, the threats became a hot topic among those running for a seat on the Owensboro City Commission.
Well, candidates talked about gun control and community safety during a public forum at City Hall. Eyewitness News' Ann Powell was there as the commission hopefuls shared their thoughts on the concerning pattern plaguing the area.
All 7 city commissioner candidates say this is getting out of control. Juveniles making threatening statements on social media. All of the candidates tell me something has got to be done and say parents have a role to play.
We can set a tone. We can help our police officers. We can give them raises. But, these kids, because I did a lot of coaching in my time, and a lot of times they didn't get very good upbringing, and they had no they didn't have any responsibilities, and their parents didn't do a good job raising them. And some of these kids, they look to us coaches for guidance.
Jeff Sanford is running for a commissioner seat for his first time and says parents need to be more proactive in children's lives.
Parents have got to be involved as they can with their kids, because social media and things that are going on today that we didn't have years ago, we didn't have those problems. So I think parental involvement is huge.
Tyler Goad is a high school teacher and says some students are struggling due to a parent working multiple jobs.
We've got people that are working too many jobs to make ends meet, and so they're absent from the home and absent from their children. Then the children get in trouble.
Another candidate we spoke with has a slightly different perspective. Sharon Neesmith won in a special election and is running to retain her commissioner seat. She says it's time to look at public safety from a state and federal level.
We've got to figure out who's making these laws and what do we need to do from a Frankfurt standpoint and from a federal standpoint.
Bob Glenn is seeking re-election and says Owensboro made progress this year. Glenn gave the example of a recent multi-state drug bust that ended in several arrests.
I think that's going to help and address part of that, because clearly it's fueled by drugs and gangs. The other issue is young people have to have a pathway to hope. A good community begins with safety.
It's a complicated issue that doesn't have a simple answer, but getting the community stakeholders involved, getting the community involved, that's what's going to help. We can't accomplish this just with one person. I think we need to be tougher on crime. Our judges need to be a whole lot tougher. We need to support our boots on the ground police.
Rafe Buckner is also running for a commissioner seat for his first time and says public safety is a complex issue. He says part of it has to do with the responsibilities of gun owners.
Almost daily, there are guns being stolen out of cars where folks leave their cars unlocked. I think we need to be talking a little bit more about responsible gun ownership.
Other topics candidates talked about include affordable housing and city revitalization. In Owensboro, Ann Powell, Eyewitness News.